So he's got a YouTube channel, and he's going to interview us about what we thought. Okay.
I'm at McConkie Ranch, and I've found a person here who's travels around, checks out petroglyphs, and he's been checking these, and so I just want to get his opinion of these petroglyphs here at McConkie Ranch. So with that, take it away. Tell me.
Hi. Yeah, I'm Dan. We're from Orem, Utah, and my son Teague Danzer, he's from Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, awesome.
So we're just out here spending a little bit of the summertime together, and Teague gets me thinking about dinosaurs and petroglyphs, and so
you're at the right place for that.
Yeah,
they got dinosaurs, all that out here.
This is the country for that. So we came out here to McConkie Ranch. We were just looking specifically for petroglyphs, and my expectation was that it would be more like newspaper rock down in Canyonlands and those Anasazi type of carvings. And here, it didn't have that same flavor. It doesn't have all the symbols that I was expecting to see, but what it is it looks like representations of ancient families or kings or chiefs or something along those lines. And the diagrams all kind of look the same, which gets you thinking about what did they think beauty was, or could they have drawn them different if they meant to. You can tell that there's been some degradation, and people have over the years put in their own symbols, like there's a smiley face. Obviously that's probably not.
Yeah.
But I am really interested in looking up some more about these to see about the age in comparison to what the newspaper rock petroglyphs were, and definitely different cultures and different meanings. These appear to me to be like some kind of a monument to royal families or chief families or something like that, as opposed to newspaper rock, which seemed to be more informational, although I don't know what they were trying to tell each other. Tell them what you thought about it, Teague.
I thought it was pretty fun seeing all the different kinds of petroglyphs and walking around and seeing.
What do you like up there?
I like seeing different layers of all the different kinds of rock.
Oh yeah, the geological layers are great too. What about the lizards?
Yeah, there's some really big lizards.
Oh yeah.
Some really big lizards.
So we had a great time though. We're glad we came.
So that's kind of my opinion too. Is I think these are the most spectacular petroglyphs in all of the United States. I mean, these are different than your regular Indians, and if you get off to some of these, you can see that the regular Indians have chipped their stuff on top of these.
Yeah.
And so, these people are older. So
interesting. I'd be interesting to see how that is. I was wondering if there was some tie between this type of a petroglyph and further South American Inca or something along those lines, because they glorified their chieftains in a way different than American Indians did, at least that I know about.
So definitely these fall more along the lines of what you'd think you'd see in South America. I think I could be wrong, but what I would think.
That's what I would imagine, given my.
So in that little shack right there, I don't know if you've been in there.
Yeah.
So it has a few. It did a long time ago. I don't know if it still does. It had a few newspaper articles saying how old they figured they were.
Oh, yeah.
And the culture, about the culture. But that's nice that the family, that they will keep this open for the public can come and look at it, because like I said, in my opinion, these are everybody needs to come and see these at least once, because these are the most spectacular, I think, in the whole United States.
I was wondering, because there is a plaque up there saying that this is a Utah historic site, so I wonder how much protected that is, and how that affected the family or anything
it's
else.
Just the family has given the permission, built the trails, and made it open to the and the historical societies come in and put the plaque up, because this is a historical place. The ranch here, the McConkie Ranch, and then these petroglyphs, they're the most spectacular. So, anyways,
they're very interesting.
So,
tell a different story.
Okay, let's hear another story.
No, that is a different story. Different story. These tell a different story than the Anastasi's, the newspaper rock style that we see in southern Utah.
Would you recommend other people coming and see these?
I would, yes. They were, So when you go in, it first takes you off to the right, and those aren't necessarily the gem of the walk. And then you get to the middle, and you could actually turn around and come down and think you were done.
Yeah.
But the real fun is further
Further
to the
on
left.
to the left.
So make sure you keep going to the left until the end of the trail, and there's some really neat. It looks like families. It looks like there's telling a story there, some kind of a history.
And like I told you, the most spectacular on this ranch is down that way, the Three Kings, and
I'll have
you
to
missed
take
that.
a look at those. We'll go down and see those after this.
Okay.
So thanks so much.
Hey, thank you.
Okay, take care.